Hello everybody, welcome back to Squidtalks. Today I'm here with Jack from Lowlife Records and we're going to be talking about what they do in the industry and yeah, so tell me a bit about yourself.
I'm here at Perth College doing my BA3, obviously doing Lowlife Records for my creative project. I'm just having a great time with them.
So what kind of artists do you look for when employing them to your label?
At Lowlife, a lot of the time we're looking for grassroots low-level artists to try and bring them up. Obviously with Lowlife we are trying to represent, as I said before, lower-level artists, giving them a chance to release an EP at our cost. Mm-hmm. We are a non-profit organisation. In essence, what we do is, with our lower-end artists, we approach them, go, hey, would you like to release an EP? We've got the studio here at the college. We can pay for the release, a little bit of promotion. We've got, obviously, we work along with Emily for photography, for promo, all that jazz. Yeah.
Yeah, as we have already spoken to Emily on a previous episode. These are the studio facilities as part of the college. This is one of the rooms. This is the Studio 3.
One of three.
One of three.
Mm.
So how many artists do you currently have that's part of your label?
Originally we were working with 5. This is more of a precautionary thing. A lot of the time at the start of the year, rather, we were aiming to do at least 3 releases. So like, we'll be a bit safer, we'll carry on with 5 artists. Luckily, this has worked out well. We are now down to 3. We are now in the recording stage and trying to get things sorted for the mixing stage and for release about late March, early April. So,
does your label look for any specific genres?
No, we try to strive for diversity at the label. We give the artists what they're aiming for. We don't discriminate via genre. We really just try to provide lower end artists what they need to get off the ground and give them their first release.
It also gives the artists more creative liberty if they want to change their genre while they're as part of your label. Have you got any live shows lined up for your...
We're looking to start in April, do a showcase gig just with a couple of the artists for their EPs and singles release.
Are there any notable names as part of your...
We were originally working with Lee, who have now transformed themselves into the dads for the upcoming single. Along with that, we are currently working with Cathedral and Berserker.
And how is those projects coming along?
They're doing quite well. Berserker and Cathedral are both wanting to release a EP of 2 or 3 pieces long, and as I said before, the dads is just doing a single.
So do you know any expected release dates, or is that just still in the dark?
It's a bit in the dark still. As I said, we're aiming for late March, early April. Nothing past the 7th of April.
So there's a clear deadline and hoping to get things before the deadline. What's your kind of target market when it comes to the bands you employ? And
ooh, that's a good question. Our target market is just people looking to explore new music, experience new things, especially when it comes to grassroots level music. It's just those people who are interested in lower level bands and seeing where they go from there.
Is there anyone else you kind of run the label with?
So we used to collaborate with Jamie Hargreaves, and used to be a co-runner. Since the start of this year, he has since dropped working with us, so it's currently just me working by myself.
Does that make the project easier, or does it make it harder?
It makes it easier in some aspects, harder in others. It just depends on the way you look at it.
And do you have anyone outside of the label that you work with in order to get projects out, or?
As I said, we work with Emily for photography. We are currently working with Sam Berry for recording, and Will Crone for mixing.
And are they all part of the college?
Aye, they're all part of the college. Emily, as you know, is BA3 music business. Sam is BA3 audio engineering, and Will is BA4 audio engineering.
Is there any artists that you aspire to work with outside of your current roster?
Not currently. A lot of the time we will go around the H&C, Ed, NQ and the A2 classes, see if anyone is interested. We'll grab a couple phone numbers, emails here and there, and then work from there.
So, expanding your network just in case an opening in the label does come up.
Aye. A lot of the times during the recruitment process we won't be able to take absolutely everyone on, so we do say we're not able to take you on right now, however if an opening does come up we'll be happy to have you on.
So the releases for the artists, are they just contained to digital, or are they gonna maybe release a limited physical? Is there any budget for that?
It depends on the artist. We talk with our artists, see what they're specifically after. A lot of the time it is digital only, however with bands like Berserker, if they are asking for, let's say, a limited CD release, we do see what we can do.
Because obviously physical does also help expand the market for people who can't get digital. How did you decide to name Lowlife?
Honestly, it was about a year ago now. It is a bit of a blur, but the idea was as I've repeated on and on and on in this interview, it's just kind of like that ground level stuff, like low to the ground, like trying to build things up. There's not much more than that. There wasn't a massive amount of thought put into it. It's just what we came up with on the spot.
Do you have any advice for newcomers, or anyone who wants to start a label, or any new artists?
Get your studio dates booked on time and make sure your artists can make it to it. The friend audio engineers, they will be your best mates.
That's a great idea. Do you have plans to expand the project outside of uni or outside of the UK?
Not currently. That obviously could change within the next year or so, but we'll find out eventually.
Anyways, that was good. Thank you very much for coming onto the channel, and remember to
like, comment and subscribe to the YouTube.
And we will see you in the next video. Bye!